It's hard to believe these pictures were filmed only a month ago. We may long for an end to lockdown. But letting go of social distancing now would mean a second wave of infection that's possibly worse than the first, unless there's a plan in place to keep the virus from surging back. Today we got the first details of that plan.
From today, employers of essential workers who will be able to go on gov.uk to get a test for any of their staff who need a test. And from tomorrow, any essential workers who need a test will be able to book an appointment on gov.uk themselves directly.
There are around 10 million people on the government's essential workers list, including postal workers, waste collectors, supermarket staff, NHS and emergency services. But as well as booking a test, they also revealed plans to test, track and trace new cases of COVID-19. With contact tracing, when someone tests positive for coronavirus, anyone they've had recent contact with would be tested and asked to self-isolate. This is then repeated for any other contacts until no further cases are detected. Tracing will be carried out in three ways. First, through a downloadable app that will track people meeting, as well as teams of contact tracers and specialist teams who work in hospitals and care homes. The UK stopped contact tracing when our capacity to do it ran out. The new plan relies on the 100,000 tests a day the government says it's now on course to meet. But countries that never stop testing have the lowest rates of COVID-19.
And all you can really ask of the government is that we look at best practice around the world and follow it. And with the 100,000 tests a day, with the introduction of mass contact tracing, we have the ability to tackle this virus in line with the small handful of countries who've done the very best, the Koreas, the Vietnams, the Germanys.
Testing is not a cure for coronavirus, but if it stops it spreading, it's the next best thing, meaning some aspects of life before lockdown might be able to resume. Tom Clark, ITV News.